Hi, this is Jeffel. Welcome to my channel, and this video will be related in mom and daughter, while father and daughter also, or children as we goes. I am a FW, so I know how it feels to be go home, seeing a strangers in front of you that it feels you never know who's that. For how many years we're here in our profession as an OFW, I think as my experience, it's very difficult for us to handle if our daughter, son, or children has felt far away from us, like we're just strangers for them. Not only in their heart, but they're in their what we call this in their feelings. As my experience, I cannot take a lot of it. But since my daughter is not living with me and I have no chance to take care of her since he was birth, it was for me, it's not so difficult to deal with because my feeling is not that connected much to my daughter. So my feeling is not that attached to her that much, like not 100%, because as OFW I know, and I've never been with her. I just remember I've been with her with 2 months, then she never know me at all. If you like this video, please do like, share, and of course comment. Please share your experience as a mom or as a father if you have several problems with them, so everyone can relate about it. And of course, we have to find solution for this problem. And I know I'm not the only one. As an OFW, it's very crucial for us. Without having them every day and their feelings is outrage, right? Sometimes people saying sending money and then never heard anything about it. Never heard say hi, hello, how are you? Nothing. It's just money. As for myself, it hurts. My family, I'll give them money and they never know. They never ask me how I am or what I've been or how I feel. It's hurt. And I can relate on that in every OFW that we are, even in there, in this our country, Philippines. There's too many outgrown family and too many father and mother, especially the broken family. I don't want to what it called this. I don't want to come out in any issue with that as getting farther for those, but as a single mother and as a broken family, it's kind of the same situation. I hope someday children will realize that they are nothing without a father or a mother. So the father and mother deserve to be recognized, even though it's not that close, right? Okay, I already started it, and I don't know what to do with it anymore. So I will continue it, and I hope you relate in this kind of situation because, as I said, I am an OFW and I've never been with my daughter. I was go home in my vacation last 2018, and that's the only long time as 2 months we've been together. But I'm not with her every day because I have a paperworks and I'm living with the near mountain, so it's far away from the city. So I need to go one day in the city to process my paper. So I don't. Honestly, it hurts. When the pass back and I keep realizing and I see myself seeing that moment that I go home in vacation in 2015. I was go home and I love it, and she's very big now in the time, around maybe 3 or 4. I was playing with her with my father in front of me and my sister, and then we're kind of grabbing each other. Just playing honestly, but in that moment I was like I was be a mother to her, and I don't want like she's my sister or anything like that. But in the things of if you're a mother, it's always come out you're a mother. It's not that you felt like just pretending a mother. No, it's that moment the feelings of being a mother is there, right? And we're playing, we're grabbing each other, and he grabbed my hair strongly, and I felt back to her and I say, my father's just laughing, laughing, and my sister's laughing because it's just a play, right? And for me, it's not a play anymore because her strength, you feel the anger of her in front of you, and her laugh is not a laugh that she's enjoying it. It's like her face is all black and he's strong. He pulled me back. I am a big person. I am a 5 and 6 inches woman, but he managed to grab me, hold me back in that. So I felt that kind of, and his face, his expression, it's like dark. It's like all of it in anger. And he pulled me back and I said, stop, stop, stop. And my father's just like shocked. He's just shocked. His face, his happiness never been there. It's been, I don't know what it to describe it, but his face is shocked. And all of us is just playing. And when that moment comes, my feelings grown down and my tears fall down because why I felt that anger with her. I felt that anger toward me, like why you leave me, like why you let um, my grandmother care to me. Why she's carrying me and you're my mother. And I felt that maybe it's just I'm guilty person to my child, maybe. Because no, I'm sure, not maybe, I'm sure. I'm sure I'm just guilty person. Because why? I've never been there for her. As my previous video, I said that all, how it ended, I am here. So, in that moment, I realized how hatred can turn you into darkness. Yes. It's very, very dark. Scary. Very scary, I mean. And then, she stopped like that. Shock. And I'm shocked too. It's just, I'm crying to be there and you're shocked why I'm crying. Because why? That's the feelings of a mother. I know. That's my pride. That's my feeling. That's my, what it called, it is my absolute weakness as a mother. I know so many OFW here in in all countries, not even OFW in the Philippines or whatever in the and Manila or whatever in the any corner of the world. It's hurt when you see your children it's been stranger to you, right? That's why we keep them in the area of we giving them money, gift. It's because um instead of giving them attention, we give them a gift, a money, or maybe they can spend with their friends. It's wrong. I realize that it's wrong, but for me, I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice. But since that day, I go home and and that she called me. You know what? My name to her? He said, "Jepel, it's lunch time," and he says, "It's like Jepel, it's it's break time. It's breakfast time, or mother call you Jepel." How if that's mean for the 3 years old daughter who knows that? When my mother explain to her, that's your mother, hey, stop it. And she's shocked. He's shocked. Her shock in her face, she's shocked. That's my mother. And even though I cannot forget those face of her that her reaction is like shock. How can I be in her brain? Maybe she's thinking, how can I be her daughter? She never take care of me. I'm shocked, and she's shocked over her reaction. And then one time he said to my mother, I was sleeping. She said that, Mom, Jeffel so furious? Why so Jeffel so always angered? She says that. And I realized my face to her is just ruined my image as a mother. Right? Maybe I'm too strong for her because other people says I'm suplada or hypocrita, and then it's like they hate me so much for my face because my eyebrow is too high. But how can you do your eyebrow like this when it's huh? Right? How can you do it? I was born with this. And in that time, okay, I realized I must be an horrible mother to my daughter. How can it be? Well, and one day she's in the stairs and looking at me like her eyes like I don't know, imagining something like that she wants to come with me or cuddle me, but she can't. She's afraid, and I realized it hurts so much. Maybe I cried so many times to see her. But, I can't do stop it because if I stop in that moment, if I stop working, who will be feed her, right? Um, and my family also. So, in that moment, I saw her in the stairs and I come hug her. But she pushed me away. And I said to her, baby, 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 I love you. I'm your mother and I want you to recognize me even though I'm just a sister to you. And he said, why you were going away? He asked me that. And it felt hurt for me because I don't want to cry. I felt I felt hurt because I don't have a choice. When it comes to your choices, you cannot bear to say it. Hey, I want you to do this. I want you to do that. Or it says, I choose this. Single mother don't have a choice, but to continue their lives because there's someone in there they can hold on, right? They have a responsibility to continue their life even though they abused. That is the strength. I see that is the strength. And I'm sorry. And I was so curious for that, so I give her a teddy bear as a gift, and she said, and she said, I love you, Mama. This is my Mama, she said. The teddy bear. And I said, are you angry with Amy? He said, she never answered, but she smiled and go to Nan. I called my mother Nanay because that's the words for Philippine people. He goes to there and he said, Nanay oh. It's like that. And when that time I'm going back, I don't tell her that I was going away because it makes me fragile and I don't want to hurt her. Since that, I'm going back and I'm sorry. I go back to here in Saudi Arabia in the second term, and she's not like that token because he is not that kind of age that recognize everything as it matters. Then I'm making a call with her not much every day, but soon as past, then soon he is saying she told my sister that he want to talk to me, he want to see me, send her a picture of me like that. And in the news told like 2018, and then I go home and he said to me near my vacation, she says that, Mom, what is it? She said that when I'm coming home, And she says, I miss you so much. Hope you stay here much longer, as she said. I'm shocked. My heart just tumbled. And so it's like feeling that you're fall in love again. And those hurt, those past, in what I weigh and what I may in the path that I have in the past, it's gone. Because why? I need only my daughter. I I just focus on her, and I know I'm fighting for her future, and that's the most important. Even though a mother, uh, even though it hurts them so much, they will continue to cherish a child or their children because why? The love of the mother never changes. In the father's side, strong, of course, macho. But for me, hoping that the children in this times realize that in whatever happened, father and mother, you should recognize them because that's who you are. It's part of you. When a mother and father separated and divorced, please, as the children, don't hate them. Because why? In whatever things that happen, that's where your parents, your father and mother. And you cannot be whole again if you don't recognize them. That I learned it before because I grew up without a father and mother. I grew up with my own. I sending myself in high school. I sending myself in college. So I successfully graduated in college without needing my parents. I have so many jobs to take care of it. My payment, my tuition fees, and my school fees, I manage them. Because why? My family is not that rich. It's not rich a long way. They're a poor. Like we don't have house. We don't have a certain title of land. We're just poor, very poor. We're poor family, but I appreciate those. Then I was graduating in college and then it's beautiful. And anyway, back to my daughter. And then my daughter, I was go home with this 2018, last 2 years. Everything fall. She's so sweet. And I felt now that I am a mother to her. I'm not only a mother but a sister. That please, as children there, from today's day, please talk to your father or talk to your mother. It's not their fault that you are there. And also, it's not your fault to be their children. God gave you to them. And in what way they do whatever they do just to keeping you alive. So please love them. Forgive them. And hopefully the other people and children today realize that you cannot be whole without your mother and father. Please. It's so different without father and mother. I've been there. So difficult. So much obstacle. So much. I don't understand the world without my mother and father. Honestly. And maybe in what way? Why do I ended a broken woman as a single mom? Because I don't grow up with them. Okay, do you know what I mean? I don't grow up with them with their guidance. So I ended like this. But I appreciate my life today, and I'm so far away from those before. So I'm loving myself, and I'm loving people who love me, and I love the most of them. Of course, I'm the first one who loves them and accepts them. It's not the fact that I am a daughter or who I am, but love is there. It's not that love that you're in love and like you've been a comfort. No. A sister love, a motherly love, a friend love, it's so appreciated. And my life now is it's kind of roller coaster, but it's okay. Parenting is the best way to handle and understand your family. Like for example, your family has been you're in grade reader, and you're a single, you cannot understand life of the parent if you're not been there. Trust me. You cannot understand to be feeling how the mother works when you're single. You can understand only that in time that it's your turn. Remember that. And hopefully, na everyone, oh, the clock is I hope that everyone learned for this and hope, um, please, love your parents. They're the, they're the one who brought you there and to love you, not hate you. In that kind of place that you've been, what is it? You've been pushed in the limit that it works in the worst time. Please, don't be a dead heart. Just hatred. It's not good when hatred it comes to people. You know? But, oh, anyway, I think the clock is running and hopefully it will help you this way. And next time I will make video about what is it about life of OFW and life of the parent, and hopefully I can upload any videos that will be please suggest some of those in the comment below, please. And I hope you subscribe, stay, and like this video, share it if it's related with you, and I hope it relates. And if you have some suggestion, please comment down below and click the notification bell so you can update in what videos I come up. And I hope next time we talk about independent life of the woman, what you do and how can you do it. Thank you. God bless. Good evening here in Saudi. Hi, good evening. Welcome to my channel. Good evening here in Saudi. Hi, good evening. Welcome to my channel.